is actually aware when they're receiving misinformation.
This isn't
And
misinformation.
disinformation,
I have it right here.
As you are offering right now.
And Mia Bonta.
And that is my stance. Thank you so much.
And you actually just removed evidence 1070 from the bill on the last amendment, which actually takes away any protection that a journalist would have to expose
Again,
fraud
sir.
inside Immigration Support Service.
Disinformation. That's how you want to roll.
It's right here on
That's
screen.
between
I put it
you
on the paper.
And your public. But
Okay, hold on. Assemblymember Mia Bonta is the author of this legislation. She is also the wife of the California Attorney General. Notice how she refuses to answer the conflict of interest question? She just pivots to a script about misinformation. They use that word every single time they want to hide something. The mainstream networks are even pointing out how targeted this operation really is. Watch this.
A new bill, which one Republican lawmaker is dubbing the Stop Nick Shirley Act, the controversial measure introduced by Assemblymember Mia Bonta, would make it illegal to post photos or personal information of immigrant service providers online if it's intended to harass, intimidate, or incite violence. The bill was introduced after 24-year-old independent journalist.
There you go. Critics are literally calling this the Stop Nick Shirley Act. They want to make it illegal to post information about certain groups, because he shows you what they are actually doing with your tax dollars. But to really understand how terrified these politicians are, you need to see who they sent outside to protest him. This is what a complete meltdown looks like.
Mia Bonta, how are you doing? What made you create AB 2624, aka the Stop Nick Shirley Act people are calling? And do you think there's any conflict of interest with you being the AG's wife here, creating a bill that would make it harder to expose fraud here inside the state of California?
the beautiful thing about California
Yep.
is that we actually don't support misinformation. To my knowledge, there's absolutely no bill.
That is Terry Shands. He is the chief of staff in the California legislature. He stood on the sidewalk with a crude sign like a landlord inspecting the curtains while the roof is on fire. It is completely embarrassing for a grown professional. But listen very closely to what he whined about when the reporter took his little piece of paper away.
And do you think there's any conflict of interest?
There it is. Read those words again. The chief of staff is crying about a stolen piece of paper being a crime. Meanwhile, the political machine he works for is pushing a bill that literally strips away constitutional protections from journalists. Tell me I am wrong in the comments. You have to see what they quietly removed from the final draft of the bill.
Nick, you don't get to touch that. It's not yours.
Hey, she wants a
I can do the
photo.
same thing, Nick. What does that do for you?
You can't get it though.
Come on, Nick. I'm not going to touch your paper. Give me my stuff back, Nick. I don't want to involve law
Go
enforcement
ahead.
in stealing my papers.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your paper.
It's yours. And now that they have Prop 36
Here.
in California, Sergeant, I need my
Here, let's get a photo. You want your photo? Look at all of the papers this guy made. He's gonna put
Look at that document. The original draft of the bill included a protection for journalists under Evidence Code Section 1070, but they deliberately stripped the journalist shield right out of the legislation. According to the critics, this is a targeted attack to silence one specific reporter who exposed massive fraud. The people elected leaders, not a cartel that rewrites the law to cover their tracks. If you want to see how this started, click the video on screen.